I'm not a doctor, but I play one on TV. I'm not a real doctor, but I am a real worm. I am an actual worm. I live in New York City, and I'm a couch potato. Norm Macdonald. This self-effacing humor is the hallmark of Norm Macdonald's unique comedic style, a style that began to take shape in the early stages of his career. Macdonald, a native Canadian, made his mark on the comedy scene with his stint on Saturday Night Live, where his distinctive approach to humor quickly caught the attention of audiences. Macdonald's comedy was an unusual blend of the absurd and the mundane, often blurring the lines between reality and fiction, leaving the audience laughing uncontrollably one moment and scratching their heads the next. This comedic genius was no doctor, as he often joked, but he was indeed a real worm in the world of comedy. And so Norm Macdonald begins his journey, not as a doctor, but as a real worm in the world of comedy. I don't think there's a punchline problem. I think there's a listening problem, Norm Macdonald once quipped. This encapsulates the essence of Macdonald's comedic style, a unique blend of the unexpected and the unpredictable. Norm Macdonald's comedy evolution is a fascinating journey. Starting off as a stand-up comedian in the comedy clubs of Ottawa, Canada, Macdonald quickly distinguished himself with his distinct comedic voice. His humor was never about the quick laugh or the easy punchline. Instead, he made a name for himself by crafting jokes that took unexpected turns, leaving audiences surprised and delighted. It was this unique approach to comedy that led him to the writer's room of the iconic show, Saturday Night Live. Macdonald's comedy is like a well-crafted mystery novel. Just when you think you've got it figured out, he throws in a curveball that leaves you questioning everything you thought you knew. His punchlines aren't just punchlines. They're surprises, plot twists, and revelations. They challenge the audience to listen more closely, to engage more deeply with the joke. One of the hallmarks of Macdonald's comedy is his ability to play with the audience's expectations. He's a master at setting up a joke, guiding the audience down a familiar path, only to veer off in a completely unexpected direction at the last second. This unpredictability is what keeps his comedy fresh, exciting, and always evolving. But Macdonald's comedy isn't just about the unexpected. It's also about his unique delivery. His deadpan style, coupled with his distinctive voice, lends a certain gravitas to his jokes that makes them even more impactful. It's this combination of surprising punchlines and distinctive delivery that has cemented Macdonald's place in the annals of comedy. Macdonald's comedy continues to evolve, leaving audiences always guessing where the punchline will land. His comedy is a testament to the power of the unexpected, a reminder that the best jokes are the ones you never see coming. Norm Macdonald's comedy is an ongoing journey of evolution and surprise, and we're all just along for the ride. I always told everybody the perfect joke would be where the setup and punchline were identical. Norm Macdonald. These words were spoken by the man who left an indelible mark on the world of comedy. Norm Macdonald's unique style of comedy has influenced other comedians and shaped the comedy landscape in ways that continue to resonate today. Macdonald had a knack for the unexpected. He could take a simple story, a mundane situation, and turn it into a comedic masterpiece. His jokes often took unexpected turns, catching his audience off guard and leaving them in fits of laughter. This unpredictable style became Macdonald's trademark, and it's a technique that many comedians have since emulated. His influence extends beyond just his style, though. Macdonald was known for his fearless approach to comedy. He wasn't afraid to push boundaries or to offend. He believed in the power of comedy to challenge, to provoke thought, and to spark conversation. This fearless approach to comedy has inspired a generation of comedians to take risks, to push their own boundaries, and to use comedy as a tool for commentary and critique. But perhaps one of Macdonald's most significant contributions to comedy was his commitment to authenticity. He never tried to be anyone else on stage. He was just Norm, quirky, offbeat, and brilliantly funny. This authenticity resonated with audiences and comedians alike. It showed that comedy doesn't have to be a performance. It can be an honest reflection of who you are. This has encouraged comedians to embrace their own unique voices and perspectives, enriching the comedy landscape with a diverse array of voices and styles. In the world of comedy, the name Norm Macdonald is synonymous with innovation, fearlessness, and authenticity. His unique style of comedy has left a lasting impact, influencing comedians and shaping the comedy landscape. Macdonald's perfect joke, where the setup and punchline are identical, continues to influence comedians and audiences alike. The light bulb that burns twice as bright burns half as long. That's a fine-looking high horse. What you got in the stable? Oh, a Clydesdale. Wow, you're really an expert. Norm Macdonald. This quote encapsulates Macdonald's comedic genius, his ability to surprise, to twist expectations, and to make the ordinary extraordinarily funny. Macdonald's comedy legacy is vast and influential. His unique comedic voice has shaped the comedy world, inspiring countless comedians with his wit, his distinct style, and his fearless approach to humor. Macdonald never shied away from pushing boundaries or challenging conventions, and his comedy was all the more refreshing and impactful for it. His legacy is one of laughter, of wit, and of fearless honesty. Macdonald's comedy reminds us that humor can be sharp, insightful, and brutally honest, yet still filled with warmth and humanity. He leaves behind a comedy world that has been forever changed by his unique voice and his unflinching humor. Norm Macdonald, leaving us with a legacy of laughter, proves that a high horse can indeed be a Clydesdale.